Hey, I found the button on it. Cool. Alright. Yes. Night vision. It's working surprisingly well. Alright. See if I got all my shit on me. Yes, I do. Well. Fucking dogs. And we got a full moon out. But anyways, enough of that shit. It is January. January, Saturday 11th. And it's a whopping 9 degrees out. Don't know if you saw that. I don't think you're gonna with the night vision. And I felt making a video. And I got my inspiration from, I was watching YouTube today, and one of Maddie's old videos popped up. So I got an OE. And here we go. Hope everybody had a good New Year's, good Christmas. Yeah, new Christmas. Hello. Hopefully 2020 is a good year for everybody. If 19 wasn't the greatest. Cold as balls out. Cheers. Perfect time for drinking a 40 when I gotta go to work tomorrow. Supposed to work today, and the boss is like, hey, it's a little cold out. I'm like, yeah, I know. Woke up, it was negative 18. And I'm not even gonna complain, because last year at this time, the high was negative 18, where we saw lows down into the negative 30s, negative 40s. So I will take this weather and run with it. Up until the last couple of days, it's been sitting in the 30s during the day. I will take it. From Minnesota, January, take it in a heartbeat. It's been in good times. Yeah, I'm supposed to work today, so I'm going to work tomorrow. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be all nice and hungover tomorrow. My boss will love me. But oh well. Oh. Been working on my shit shack. I'm sitting on my deck right now. This is my backyard. I was working on my shit shack today. And I thought about doing a video inside, but my house looks like a bomb went off in it. I don't know if you guys ever saw the house video when I first bought this place. A lot of things have not changed on the inside. And after being here for 2.5 years, it's time to do something about it. So I've been doing that. So I'm outside enjoying the balmy 8 degrees. And it's snowing out too, by the way. We are in a storm warning. Go team me. That is cold. I saw your beekeepers 2020 video, and I was gonna do the same thing, do an overview of 2019 on videos, but I really didn't do much as far as YouTube did. As used to YouTube stuff, I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked, and I didn't record really anything. Hang on, I gotta answer this one real quick. But anyways, yeah, didn't really get much. That was my second video of the year. My first one was I sent out to a couple friends of mine that were wondering what I was working on. My baby. That when I've been, Horn's been having me do stuff for the last 3 years. Coming up on 3 years real quick here. So I did a little video of that, but that's on private. I don't think I'm going to expose it because most people don't like seeing their house on the internet. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Maybe when I get a little farther along on the stuff in my house, I'll make some videos and show you how I take chicken shit and make chicken soup with it. Ooh. It's cold up, it's, really not that bad. That OE is really freaking cold though. Jesus. What else? Oh, got a new foster pup. His name is RHETT. He's about 2 years old. Skittish as all hell. Afraid of his own shadow. The furnace turns on in the house, and yeah, he jumps. I dusted off my TV stand the day, and I left a bottle of Pledge on the floor. He walked up to it, sniffed it, jumped about 2 feet in the air, and took off running the other end of the house. I don't get him. He's a weirdo. Don't know what happened to him. They found him running down the road with a leash chewed off. No chip in him. Nobody claimed him. He's from Tennessee, so going from Tennessee weather to Minnesota at negative whatever, that was a rude awakening for that dog. It's been a couple of mornings where he walks out and goes, "Nope, I'm done. I don't need to go outside. I'll be just fine. Just put me back in the house." I'll throw a picture in here. Oh, I need a smoke. Oh, goody. I remember my lighter. Oof. Can't believe how overexposed this looks, how bright that night shot is. That's fucked. And of course, make a video, my shit starts blowing up. I'll deal with that later. So yeah, the Firebird's actually going to make it to the Nationals this year. It's 90-ish% done. I got some wiring things I got to figure out. Got to put a console in it. Got to put the clock in it, and some other odds and ends. Look it over real good. If anybody has a factory 2-barrel carb intake for a 60s GM, let me know. I really need one, because I'm not willing to destroy the one that's on the car yet. It's really rusty, and to fill in all the pits to make it nice and smooth again, it's a lot of time, and I don't have that. I don't have the time to do it. Really don't want Bondo dust in my house, because I don't have anything out here to work out of. Well, guess I got the shed at the cabin, but it's a pain in the ass going out there. I don't have that winterized, so there's vents in the roof and vents in the side I gotta plug, and I haven't. They're kind of a pain in the ass to do, so could do it here. Really don't wanna. My biggest problem is I can't heat the shed. I can't heat the shed to paint. So as soon as you take the heater out, temperatures start dropping. There's no insulation in it, so it have to be a really warm day or something. But you can't paint with an open flame. I don't know for a fact. I'm not going to find out. My big hope for 2020 is not work so much. Slow down just a little bit. And the other thing is to put a garage in the corner, right over there. Right that way. I actually have a buddy that's taking down a steel building. So pretty much the steel is nailed on, so you pretty much have to cut the heads off, which renders the steel worthless in the building, which is fine. But I'm getting the skeleton for it, so I gotta buy steel, and I'm actually shrinking it because it's a little too big for my property. So I actually got size it down just a little bit, and yeah, I think steel's like $1,800. Do find me one place that will do an two car, about a 2.5-ish car garage for $1,800. You ain't gonna find it. I was talking to a buddy of mine. They're like, steel buildings are cheap. And I go, yeah. To buy what I'm getting for free is about $8 or $9 grand. They're not really cheap, but if I get the structure, I get all the purlings and all the roof trusses, everything for it, for free, and all I gotta do is buy $1,800 worth of steel. Shit, no brainer. So that's the game plan on that. I will, come hell or high water, I will have a garage back here this summer. At the end of the summer, there will be a garage back here. Not guaranteed it'll be concrete, but I will have some place where I can go tinker. So that's a thing. And the other thing I got to do is I got to replace this deck, because you guys can't really see it, but I'm sitting here, and this is the house right here. From the house to the end of the deck, I mean, it doesn't help the frost push the cement pillars up, the pads up or whatever, but there is about an 8-inch slope. So here's the house, here's the railing. This is what my deck's doing right now. And the ledger board that's on the house, somebody used drywall screws. And I see all these people using screws for stuff, Oh, it's going to be so strong, it's screwed instead of nailed. You take a nail it in the board, leave about an inch hanging out. Take a screw, run into a board, leave about an inch hanging out. Then take a hammer. Take a hammer and whack the screw, whack the nail. The nail's going to bend. The screw's going to snap. It's going to take 1 or 2 whacks, but, go this way and go back this way with a nail and a screw. And the nail's just going to bend. It's just going to keep bending. It won't break. Well, it'll eventually break, but take a regular 16, go back and forth with it. It's going to be hard pressed to break it. Now a screw, which happens to be drywall screws, yeah, they break. They're very fragile. So I'm getting a new deck too. I thought about just pulling up deck boards and then reattaching the rim board, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to put a new deck on. I'm a carpenter. It only costs me materials, but the other thing is, that's my railings. Yeah, it's nice to have a little seat thing, but there's nothing in between here. So, whoa. I have dogs that just walk off the deck. They just go poof. And Freckles, he's coming up on February. He'll be 16. He doesn't understand that he can't jump. I mean, I'm only 2 feet in the air, but he understands he can't jump to 2 feet anymore. So when he goes off the end of the deck, it's a jump. Then all he hears "Ugh," and a thud when he hits the ground. Knocks the wind right out of him. So he's gonna break himself. My 40's getting slushy. It's all slushy right in here. And it's slushy in the bottle. Brain freeze. I didn't think I'd have the equipment to get brain freeze. Yeah, anybody, but yeah, anyways. I don't think I ever made a video about it. This is how much I've been slacking on videos. Anybody looking for a Forrest Gump snapper? I got one right on the other side of the camera. $200. Overhead valve, 12 hours? Or was it 14? It's 12 or 14. Too big for my yard. It works nice for my backyard because I don't have to walk through all the dog piles that are everywhere, but it's too big. It takes me just as long with a 21-inch Toro push mower to my backyard as it does that lawnmower. So anyone looking for a snapper, let me know. Oh. But alright, this is like a 15-minute video. I ain't finishing that bastard. I don't have the iron stomach that MBYR has. Spoke to him, he's doing well. Spoke to Wolf, he's doing well. Krabby, he's doing well. But anyways, yeah, figure I'd just chime in for the very first public video for 2020. Fuck, am I getting old. Born on leap year. Leap year comes every 4 years. And this will be my 10th birthday. So if you make it this far into the video, do the math. 4 times 10. But anyways, I'm cold. This is icing up. I'm old. I'm going back where it's warm. And I'm no Maddie nor Ralphie, so... Alright, I will catch y'all later. If you guys made it this far, thank you. Appreciate everyone that's watching. Later. Shit, where's the button on this thing? No, that ain't it. Whoa, what'd that do? Oh, there it is. Bye.